the vibes, about being around each other, about learning about each other, about learning each other's why, and all those positive things that an in-season type training camp type thing was. Do you think this loss takes away from that?
Yeah, it's still great to be able to learn each other's whys and stuff like that. It's tough. It's definitely tough, man, because we put all this work in. I know people be hating to hear like how hard we practice and we still lose, but at the end of the day, I know one thing: if we don't practice hard, then we most definitely not gonna win. So that's why we always keep talking about practice. Man, I don't even know what to say.
What do you make of Brownley's contributions today, and how much do you enjoy playing with him?
Wilson's available.
Oh, Brownley did his thing. He did his thing. He forced the first turnover. Cisco got on it, so I'm just excited for him, man. Like, I know everybody like is embracing him, like all the Jets fans. I know they're embracing him, man. He came out here, he played ball. So.
Do you like his play style? Because you guys are always talking about.
I love his play style.
Yeah.
We knew he's capable of doing. We knew what he was gonna do. I love his play style. He play a dog, you know.
Everybody talks about you guys being connected as far as up front and then in the back end. Jermaine, how big of a presence was he out there?
I was giving him a little jump because on that play, the first read looked like it was Sutton. He gave me a hard inside release, tried to go back out, and I was just strapped. I told Maine, like, yeah, you owe me, bro, because I think I got you that sack. You know what I'm saying? But we just be having fun. Like, we came in the same draft class, so it's like, that's my dog. Like, anytime, we always celebrate each other's success. Like, it's just, I'm saying, that's just what we do, so. Yeah.
You're a guy who always steps up to the plate, individual matchups and things like that. What was it like with Portland out there today? Because at the end of the day, he had one reception.
Oh, and I think the one reception was like his own too. I think that's probably the one. Oh yeah, one reception all game.
Yeah.
Oh my. Did he catch that crosser when we was in cover 2? That probably was it. I think that was the one. He nice. Like, you can't always pay attention to the stat sheet. Like, you know, I'm a humble guy, so I'm not about to just sit there and you know, but look what he just did last week. You know what I'm saying? Look what he did versus the Eagles. He was doing his thing. Like, you can't take that away from him. He's been doing this for a minute. Like, he a dog. So, you know, 1 week don't define nobody. 2 weeks don't define nobody. 3 weeks, this is a 17-week thing. And everything changes each week. 1 minute they with you, next minute they probably not. You know, so this week not gonna define him. Like, he's their guy. So.
I know you guys are quite pissed to get the win, but are you encouraged about not only the defense but the special teams?
Oh yes, for sure. Definitely encouraged. Defense, we came out here and did what we practiced. I mean, besides somebody being open, obviously, but like that's why we talk about practice. Because if we keep doing it in practice, it's gonna show up on tape. We just got to bring it to the game, you know. So yeah, special teams, they did their thing. On the defensive side and offensive side of special teams, I guess that's how you put it. Kickoff and punt, they did their thing. Yeah. Kick return, punt return, they did their thing as well. So yeah. I feel like we bounced back for sure. You know, we had that players meeting and just talking about what we could do better, and you know, we was just talking about everybody just take it personal. And I know me personally, I took it personal for sure. And I know the rest of the defense did as well. Like, so that was a great job by the defense. We wanted another takeaway. We wanted to be +2, so we just feel like we got another takeaway, and the game would have been different. Obviously, you know, they had that early play where the guy was wide open.
Yeah.
As a defense, we can't have that, because if that didn't happen, they probably would only kick the field goal that drive. So, you know, yeah.
What happened on that play sauce? The one where they did score the touchdown?
I gotta look at the tape a little more. I was looking at my man, so. I didn't really know. Like, I don't really know. I got to just look at the tape and see. But I was like locked in on my man on that play. So
how do you process being 0-6?
I can't process it right now. But you know, as a player, like I'm tired of like those quiet locker room moments after the game. Like that stuff is not. Flying all the way out here, you know, getting here at the beginning of the week, experience in London, and like, you know, so many positives, like, and then to have quiet locker room after. Now we gotta have a quiet flight, long flight. That's never good at all. Like, so it's like I don't like losing. I don't like losing at all, man. I just feel like the offense didn't need us, you know, and I feel like we knew that, and we all took it personal. So, but it still wasn't the result that we wanted. So.
We thumb pointers, and that's the main thing. So we gotta see what we can do better. I know I missed a sack that first series, and I know we ended up getting a takeaway, but that could have been a fumble. It could have been something we could have walked away with those points, and clearly we needed it. So just I know the guys we have in this locker room on the defense, and I know we're all going to be thumb pointers.
Jermaine, there was a moment there. It got turned. Garrett's fumble that got reversed, where you called the defense together before you went on the field. What were you saying to them at the moment? And as a leader, how much have you felt your presence kind of being added to the defense now that you're back?
I'm just a strong believer, and we control. I control what I can control, and you know, we can't whine and fuss during the game. We can celebrate or cry afterwards, but this has to look a certain way every time we step out onto the field, and that's all I was saying. It's like, it doesn't matter. Let's go out there, and we have a legacy we have to uphold on the defensive side of the ball, both individually and collectively. And I just said, don't worry about what the offense is doing. They got a job to do. We have a job to do, and that's kind of what the message was.
It's a tough question to ask, but you look around this locker room and you see the guys that are in here. I mean, it's really good players. I mean, to have this talent and to look at the record and see 0-6. And I know you missed a chunk of those games, but how do you process that as a team?
Got to be a thumb pointer. I control what I can control, and I think all of us are doing that, and we're just going to keep attacking it like that. I know it could have looked different if I didn't miss those games. So that's just where my head goes, and I know that's where these guys' heads are going to go, and the staff as well. We just got to keep being thumb pointers, look in the mirror, to see what we can improve on. And I know we're never going to be finger pointers. That's how it breaks down and breaks apart. And you know, I'm going to do everything in my power to not let that happen.
Can you sum up the emotions for us in the immediate aftermath of that result?
You know, I'm still pissed. I don't like to lose. So I just got to be better where I can be better. Defense has to be better. We can be better. All three phases, special teams, offense, and we got to keep attacking. You got to be steadfast in this thing, and you know, don't worry about it. You just got to keep going.
Take a couple more. Is it frustrating though that you guys haven't been able to put all those three phases together? Because today, like you said, not you said, but the defense, the special teams team seem to be able to step up. And offense was struggling a little bit.
Of course. I mean, it's always going to be frustrating when you know the engine's not firing correctly. It doesn't matter what component it is. We have to all have a job to do in all three phases. And like I said, we just got to be thumb pointers, watch the film, see what we can be better at.